അവിടെ കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇനി നമ്മൾ വൈൻ നോർമലായിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലത്തേക്ക് പോവാണ്. ഓക്കെ, നല്ല എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്. നാച്ചുറലായിട്ട് ചീസ് കച്ചാപ്പൂരി അത് നാച്ചുറൽ മീറ്റിലാണ്, അവർ നാച്ചുറൽ തന്തൂരിലാണ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ നമുക്കതിന് അടുത്ത ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷന് വൈൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ലഞ്ചുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, സീ യു ദേർ.
They can come here. The nuns will give them the free place. They will help them working on the land. They will pray with them, talk with them, free the person and all the sorrow that they have. They can relieve to them.
Church.
And the boys can go with the monks. So we have monastery for
മനസ്സൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ കണ്ടിടത്ത്.
So let's go inside the church. I will remind you just gentlemen, you should remove the head and ladies should have it.
ക്ലൈമറ്റ് അതിലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്.
And keep silent also, please inside the church. The ground, same color roofs, and very tiny city. There's a lower 2 stores, 3 store houses maximum. And mostly they have agriculture there. They have their own land and they have their own vegetables and fruits, of course, when it's nicer weather. That's how City of Love looks like, and we call it City of Love because there are only 2 places in whole world where you can get married 24/7. One is in Las Vegas, so the wedding house, and one is in Sirenagi there. So it's tiny public service hall building where this one is open all the time. So sometimes we are saying that we love drinking a lot. This is drinking country. We love wine. It's first country is wine making. So sometimes we are joking that couples are getting drunk in Tbilisi. They are coming there and get married. So that's why we call it City of Love. So they make love and they stay there. That's why people are called this place City of Love. But of course, so not only couple but the families and friends are also coming. To tiny, cozy, and nice place to visit and to stay and enjoy the view. Yes. Yeah, I'm done. Clock tower, also like a big Ben of Signali. So it's the clock, and this is the main park, tiny one. We can just walk inside, and I will take it to Memorial Wall, which is part of the Great Wall of Georgia. Because anyway, we can't see Great Wall of Georgia because it's the fog and
ഇത് ഒരു ഫേമസ് പ്ലേസാണ് കോപ്പുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ഓക്കെ, അതെൻ്റെ കൂടെയുള്ള ഗ്രൂപ്പിലുള്ളവർ പോകുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ വെച്ചാണ് വെഡ്ഡിങ്സൊക്കെ നടക്കുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, വെതർ ഒത്തിരി -5 ഇപ്പോൾ, അതുകൊണ്ട് സ്നോ ഇങ്ങനെ കൂടി നടക്കുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, 24/7 ഓപ്പണാണ് ഇവിടെ, ഇപ്പോഴും വെഡ്ഡിങ്സ് നടക്കും.
It's a family, so to the left side, the long one is a surname of the people, and the next one is initiations. The first name, first letter, and the father's name, the first letter. So the family, if they will come, they will remember their family members. So the history starts that, I don't know if you remember, some of you we talked about the Soviet Union period. So in 1783, Erekle II, this king who ordered to build this wall, he, at that time Georgia got a little bit weaker. We always were always one of the smallest but strongest kingdoms, so we never needed help before. But this time in the 18th century, we needed help. So he asked help first time in our history to Russia Empire. 1783 they made agreement that Russia should have protected Georgia, never involved in politics and send troops if it was necessary. Instead of protection, Russians never keep their word. They annexed Georgia in the beginning of 19th century. So 1801, this is the first time in Russia annexed Georgia. It lasted until the end of the First World War. So 1918 First World War ended. We got independence, but it lasted only 2 years. It was the fourth year. So 1921, Soviet Union created and Russia annexed Georgia and the other 14 countries. So 15 countries became part of Soviet Union. And it lasts 17 years. So from 1921 until 1991. During this time, there was a time of the war. Yeah, you can throw a bobby again. And also the training churches, because the Russians were atheists. They did not believe in God and they prohibit us to pray in the church. The church where we been before, the church also converted into the nursery school and the hospitals, and the other churches were also used for storage guns and so on, so they lost their meaning. So that's how kind of the betrayal and the sorrows and things we got from Russia Empire. Even the region of Georgia is still occupied by Russia. So 20% of the country now is still occupied by Russia. We cannot go to this region. Even though our some of our relatives, grandparents and parents are still living there, they cannot even visit it. Georgia.
ഗൈഡ് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തു. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം അടുത്ത പ്ലാൻ എന്താ. ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും അപ്പോൾ ലഞ്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റിലേക്ക് കയറാം.
ორი დღის იყო ხარ ციცებურა და დამეზარა წიგნს. სათქმის გაკეთე და ორი დღიდან ციცებურა გაცხელებაც კი დამეზარა. მაგრამ მე კაი ჯანდობა, მაშინ მთელი დღე მე შევინაჩვენ.
ഇതാണ് ഗൈഡ്. പ്ലം സോസ് ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ ചിക്കൻ കറി, കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഡിഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. നാച്ചുറൽ ഫ്ലവറാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. പിന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇപ്പോഴും ഇതെല്ലാം നാച്ചുറൽ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ്. ഇപ്പോഴും പുറത്ത് സ്നോ ഉണ്ട്. ഇതൊക്കെ ഇവിടുത്തെ പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സ് ആണ്. ഇതിന് ഇത് പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ്. ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഒരു നല്ല വലിയൊരു റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ്. ഇവിടെ പെയിൻറ്റിങ് ആണ് മോസ്റ്റ്ലി നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത്. ആവറേജ് നല്ലൊരു റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ഞങ്ങൾ ലഞ്ച് കഴിച്ചു. അടുത്ത പോയിലേക്ക് പോകാം. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് വെയിറ്റിംഗ് ഏരിയ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ക്യാഷ് പേ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഇവിടെയെല്ലാം പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സ് ആണ്. Restaurant. The different wines. Beauties. നമുക്ക് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം, ബാക്കിയുള്ളവരും കൂടെ വരട്ടെ. ഈ പ്ലേസ് വന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു നാച്ചുറലായിട്ടൊരു വൈൻ പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്ഥലമാണ്. ആനക്കൊമ്പാണ് എക്സ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ടൈപ്സ് ഓഫ് വൈൻസ് ആണ് ഇവരൊക്കെ. വൈറ്റ് നമ്പർ ഇതെല്ലാം ഓർഗാനിക്കാണ്. 2021 and this is മന്ദിരയുടെയാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ടാപ്സ്. എല്ലാം ഹോം മെയ്ഡ് വൈൻസ് ആണ്. ഹോം മെയ്ഡ് വൈൻസ് ഇതിൻ്റെ പ്രൈസസ് ഇവിടെ കാണുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ഇവിടെ ലാറി ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് പ്രൈസിലാണ് കിടക്കുന്നത്. പേരുമുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ടൈപ്സ്. Try that.
Прекрасно. Погода у нас хорошая. Прекрасно дядя. Warm and to wake up, okay? Yeah, your friend, I don't know, maybe she doesn't have any good experience, but you will, alright? So yeah, it's distillation equipment here. As soon as we make sure that we don't need any grape leftovers, we will just use this beautiful equipment and this beautiful cat. Yeah, and we will create some cha-cha here. And yeah, 47% of the alcohol, very smooth, very light, right? Yeah.
How many?
So
47.
47, not too much. Sometimes in Georgia there are some crazy people who are creating even 60, so yeah. Друзья, да, ну чача это опять-таки самогонка, но обязательно смотреть нужно жмыть. Если это не жмыть, не чача. Чача это как раз грузинская.
Sabi ng friend ko, niya Saudi.
И у нас такая достаточно свежая, достаточно легкая чача, там 47%. А то бывает там 60, если второй раз тоже перегонишь, то просто простал. Давайте берем рюмочки. Guys, let's take our glasses. Yeah, don't feel shy, that's for you. Just a little. Okay, I will make a little for you, right? Okay. That's little. Just a second, wait for us, guys. Please. You have one. Guys, do you have a... No, atmosphere. So, wait a second. Ready? Okay, come on! Just! Go ahead.
Cheers.
Go ahead, try some snacks. That's a pickled Georgian, it's the flowers from acacia. It's like a Georgian peppers and this and cabbage. So go ahead, try. Don't be afraid. Because some people are being afraid when they were saying the things like that. That's a beautiful pickle. Друзья, попробуйте.
Village wine try.
Это вот листочки с акации, которые мы собираем, делаем соленье. Как-то людей порой пугает, а очень даже вкусно.
He said it's strong.
It's a beautiful thing.
So everything is produced from grapes.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything.
Different
In
grapes.
Georgia, we have an addiction for the grapes. Chacha is a grape, wine is a grape, everything is a grape. You like it?
Usually we don't like dry, but this is good.
Yeah, and it's not like bitter taste.
It doesn't have the sour aftertaste,
Yes,
right? It
yes.
has just pure little smooth dryness and the fruity aftertaste. So yeah, that's what I was talking about.
This is all Georgian region
Oh,
grapes.
yeah. We are now in Kachetin. This is the part.
Right.
And 70% of the wine the country Georgia produce comes from this area. But today we will try wines that's from these areas, and you will see how beautiful they are as well. But still, Kachetin is something very unique with its wines. How do you like the one you have just right now?
So there is different types, sweetener and non-sweetener wines. And how long we can keep it, this one?
How long you're going to, if you're opening the bottle, maybe in the freezer, if you do everything in the right way, 1 month?
1 month,
Yeah.
with the fridge.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
without fridge?
Without, depending, if it's too hot, quite quickly it will be already a nice vinegar for the salads.
Okay. Because I didn't even try at all.
Yeah.
The
You
alcohol,
want to
that's
continue
why.
this way? No?
Thank you.
Okay, let's give you the regular glass, okay? Yeah. So, let's try now some semi-sweet.
Yeah, produced.
So, whenever you are in Georgia, one of the first directions of the wine, as we already know, it's a dry, especially white dry, right? But I need to tell you that semi-sweet wines here are very famous. Why? Because we have a lot of villages where the grapes are getting all the enough sweetness, all the enough fruitiness to produce the semi-sweet wine without adding any sugar. In Georgia, whenever you're an official winemaker, if you add any sugar into your wine, your product will be checked and you will get in the jail. I don't want to get in the jail, guys. So yeah, we don't do this. How we do that? For example, here, we are going to try wine Twishi, where we have used the grape Solikauri. Solikauri is very common grape here in Emirati region, but exactly here there is a village Twishi where the grape Solikauri gets sweeter, gets fruitier, and then we have the technology, just huge metal jars, where we have an opportunity to create any temperature we wish. So imagine that in the middle of the fermentation, what's the fermentation? Imagine that whenever we squeeze the juice from the grapes, we will add a little bit of yeast. That's absolutely okay for the fermentation to start and for the sweetness to become an alcohol. And in the middle of the fermentation, we'll create the temperature, let's say -3. The yeast feels uncomfortable, goes to sleep, and stops the process. And we are getting the wine where the half is an alcohol and half is a natural sweetness, which one is fermented into the wine. That's it. Very easy. So let's try fishing.
Can I change it?
But you will get in a very dark list here, you know. we will remember that for a long time.
I'm not a very
Dry wine lover?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, actually, as here, we have not used any grape skin, seeds, where we are doing it in a traditional way. Look at the color of the wine, it's just pure white. No any influence from the skin. Just a little. That's the definition of Georgian mostly. Oh no. Very little? Okay, that's a very sweet one, so I think that you will like it. That's 11% of the alcohol. Very fruity. Very, very fruity.
My friends
whenever
told
it comes to some hot summer days, instead of Coca-Cola, you can just take it here from the freezer and have it.
And my friends told there is alcoholic chocolate is here. There is
11%. But again, it's super fruity, super. Would you love to try a little? Would you love to try?
I just want to buy some because there's people told to bring from here.
Just a little. It's super fruity. It's like
You won't feel alcohol at all.
This is alcohol. I don't want. No wines. I spoke about the chocolate.
okay. How do you like it, guys?
It's really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very often it's being compared to sparkling wine as well because the sweetness helps you to create some sparkling beautiful wine. So that's how it works. So I think that we have moving in the right way, right? Okay, let's start to try a little bit of rosé. Yeah. Before we go to the red wines, let's try a little bit of middle option, the rosé. Sometimes this color, you know, attracts people. Sometimes kind of like people are doubting that maybe someone had added something to get this beautiful color. No, it's natural. How it works, imagine the red grape. The main source of the color in the wine, that's its skin. So, we'll keep the red grape juice with its skin around for 16 hours, not too long. As soon as we got this beautiful color, we will instantly separate it. The grape stores will go there to make some chacha for us, that you loved it especially, yeah. And the grape juice already will be rose grape juice, which will be fermented into the metal jars. In this case, we have a mix of two grapes, Saperavi, which is quite, you know, full body grape. But from another side comes Tough Query, which has some beautiful fruity smell. In this case, it's semi-sweet as well. Why? Because whenever we see this color, maybe we think about some, you know, vacation, maybe like sun. We don't want to drink some, you know, dry wine whenever it's sunny and we want to be. So we have decided to create the semi-sweet to stop the fermentation in the middle, and we have made in the case of tuition. So, let's try a little. I think that you will love this one as well. The smell is absolutely amazing, and the wine itself is very delicious.
The grapes color try ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. The natural wines. Without alcohol.
Guys, I'm Georgian. I don't have a definition of a very little. Production. These are our own wineries, which we do only for ourselves. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, let's go for the red one, and then let's try to increase the impressions. This is already semi-sweet red, very famous in Georgia, and actually even outside of Georgia, it's called King's Maraoli. A lot of people, whoever are living in post-Soviet Union countries, they know about this wine because it was exported in a huge amount because of the demand. The wine is very beautiful. It starts with sweet, it ends with sweet. It has some beautiful smell. There's a grape which we use here is Saperavi, and in Kakheti over there is an area which we are calling Elazaniwele. And exactly there is a village, King's Maraoli, exactly there, this grape gets sweeter, and then, as in the case of Twishi, we have an opportunity to produce a really very beautiful wine without adding any sugar. Let's try and see. I think that this one you should love, but some interest. Okay. This is semi-sweet. Semi-sweet. A little maybe? Okay. You see? What is it?
എല്ലാവരും ഇത് ട്രൈ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
Very, very, very fruity as well. You know, King's Maraoli, it's like a Twishi, but the red one. Yeah, red and white wines are absolutely different for sure, but still, they're very fruity. Again, very sweet beginning, very sweet ending, beautiful smell. What else we want to fill out in our wine?
This is without alcohol?
No, unfortunately.
Alcohol.
Unfortunately, yeah, in Georgia it's sometimes very hard to find something without an alcohol.
Okay.
This
Most-
is also 11%.
Yeah, most of the semi-sweet wines are around 11% of the alcohol.
Okay.
Pure dessert wine can be higher because there is a different technology which makes the wine a little high percentage. Otherwise, this was only one, the first one. We have tried 12. Otherwise, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11 and a half, and 11. But
Okay.
all of them are, except not this one, but all these are semi-sweets. How do you like this one?
This one we tried, the dark.
We have tried these 4.
I like the now which I tried.
Chingorao.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second.
Delicious.
That's number 1.
All right, let's see. Let's try to change some again. Improve our impressions. The next one we are going to try, that's a hasheni. I don't know. Here we can even create a small competition. Who will drink more? Competition between of these wines, all right? So this wine and this wine have a lot of things in common, but not the flavor. Saperavi grape, same technology to make. 35-kilometer difference between of these two villages. This is Kingsmarauli, this is Akhasheni. But if Kingsmarauli has a sweet start and a sweet ending, Akhasheni has a very sweet start, but in the end it kind of becomes a very, very light, something dry, very light. It's not something very sour or something. So sometimes some people love this one even more because it kind of gives you a couple feelings, you know. It's not just a sweetness, it's a sweetness mixed a little bit of dry aftertaste. So try and tell me still which one you prefer more. Or yeah. Would love to?
That's sweet, yeah?
Yeah, that's a sweet one.
Very little.
Very little? Okay. Yeah. Whenever you are a winemaker and you are thinking about how to make your wine very beautiful smell, add some little bit of Muscato, you know. Muscato, that's a grape which creates some really very beautiful smell. Muscat is mostly the white grape, but in Georgia there are a couple areas where it gets like pink. And in this case, we have mixed it with the grape Saperavi. Saperavi is very famous. It's like a red working horse, you know. It's everywhere is Saperavi. And in the end, we got a really very interesting sweetness. It's not as strong as maybe in Kingsmarauli, I mean the sweetness itself, but it goes in a very smooth way. And again, I always admired Muscat. Muscat is the main hero right here, you know. So let's try, maybe again. Then later, guys, decide which one was the winner of our degustation, and I'll give you more.
This is also sweet one?
Sweet one.
Oh, smells so
Okay.
good.
Would you love to? No? Okay. How do you like this one? Smell is amazing. How is the flavor? Is it good? But the previous ones were better. But or this one, you're
Kind
good.
of confusing.
Yeah, it adds more value to the wine, and the wine gets expensive as well. In Georgia, we do have oaks, but we are not using it for 100 years. We don't have patience, 100 years to wait for the wine. No way. Yeah. So the most expensive wines here are semi-sweets. Why? Because of the rarity and the flavor. So two most expensive wines are in Georgia are Usachelauri, it's called nameless, and Kwanchkara. Kwanchkara is exactly the wine we are going to try now.
It's that wine.
And Kwanchkara comes from this area, also, high mountain. And it's a mix of two grapes, Alexandroli and Bujuretuli. 1.5 million bottles we can produce maximum, and no way we export it because we are selfish people. Yeah. No, for you to come in Georgia more often. That's the point. But one of the things you will feel here, it's first of all pomegranate. It has quite a strong flavor of that because of the soil, and also it's like a journey, you know. It starts with sweet, goes to a little sour, goes to a little dry, then comes back to sweet. So it's like a beautiful journey through the wine. So let's try and see, is it worth such a big, reputation or no? You can even look to the color, how interesting, it's more different, it's not as dark red as in the case of other previous fruit, because of the mixing of two grapes. Right? Just a little. Okay. Just a little. Alright. Would you love to have a little? That's the Georgian star. So you need to. And you feel a little more drunk than you were before. Yeah, that was the point.
ഇതാണ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Just have to extraction from the
store, I'll tell you
Kopino visi ya.
Whose wine are those?
the
A couple.
Okay, signing out.
Like, bye. Yeah.